U.S. stocks rallied on Friday with the S&P 500 and Dow reaching closing highs driven by a strong earnings report from Netflix and gains in the tech sector. Now, this marks the sixth consecutive week of gains for all three indexes. Now, Netflix shares surged 11% following subscriber growth that surpassed expectation, and Apple stock also rose due to a significant boost in iPhone sales in China. More details in this report.
U.S. stocks rose Friday with the S&P 500 and Dow notching closing highs, boosted by an earnings-driven jump in Netflix shares and broader gains across the technology sector. The Dow added 0.1%, while the S&P 500 climbed 0.4 and the Nasdaq gained 0.6. All three indexes finished higher for the sixth straight week. Netflix jumped 11% after posting subscriber growth that exceeded forecasts. And shares of Apple gained after data showed a sharp increase in new iPhone sales in China. While tech stocks continued to drive the market higher, other sectors are participating in the gains too, which Landsberg Bennett Private Wealth Management Chief Investment Officer Michael Landsberg sees as a positive.
What we've seen is whether it's financials, industrials, utilities have been a great story in the last 90 days. You're seeing some broadening out here of leadership. And I think that's important because what often happens is if leadership is narrow, I think investors start to chase the leadership and then they find out they're very concentrated and they're not diversified. So I think positive that you're starting to see that. I also think it's positive that the Russell 2000 finally showed up to the party after 2.5 years of being missing. It's nice to see some small caps starting to participate as well.
On the downside Friday was American Express, shares of which fell 3% after its quarterly revenue missed expectations. And shares of CVS Health dropped 5% after the company replaced its CEO and withdrew its 2024 profit forecast.